let's get into it. It's going to be raining this weekend. You want to check out some movies, and let's start with this gem of a flick.
Oh.
Rush.
Yes, Ron Howard's epic 70s set F1 racing drama starring a British driver James Hunt, played by Chris Hemsworth, and Austrian Niki Lauda, played by Daniel Bruhl. This was an epic rivalry.
Let's have a look.
I can beat this guy, trust me.
He's consistent, dependable.
Will he put his life on the line the day that really matters?
Welcome to the racing grudge match of the decade.
Doctor.
Ron Howard has quite the task making a film like this because you know the racing community will be watching. We've seen many flicks, Days of Thunder, Driven. This movie, I think Howard does so successfully that he does it justice with the community, but he makes it appealing to a mass audience that, you know, if you're not a fan of racing, this movie's about so much more than that.
That's a great point, and it's very thrilling and gripping when it comes to those racing sequences. He uses a lot of close-ups and literally puts you in the driver's seat. Sensational there. Stellar acting in this film. I thought it was Chris Hemsworth, his best work as an actor, and it really nails the 70s era, courtesy of cinematographer Anthony Dodd Mantle. Look at the film. It is grainy and it is dark, and it looks like it was plucked right out of that era.
You're drawn into the adventure, and kudos to the filmmakers because Niki Lauda is still alive today at the German Grand Prix in July. Screened this film, led a standing ovation for it, thought it did it justice, and told the story that happened back in '76. Really enjoyed this movie. I'm going to give this one 4 out of 5 mallets.
Excellent. Great points there. I thought there was some heavy-handed foreshadowing, and it had a bit of a clunky first-person narrative that bookended the film. Other than that, I thought it was thrilling and exciting. 4 hammers, baby.
See eye to eye on this one right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have this genre with the racing idea, or a bit of a date night with enough said.
Yes, and this is one of James Gandolfini's last roles. He stars opposite Julia Louis-Dreyfus as a pair of divorcees who strike up an unlikely romance. The entire cast in this movie shines. You see Toni Collette there. I love them. And it is so sweet to see Gandolfini showing a rare comic side, something we did not get to see much in his lifetime. And what a beautiful and poignant way to go out for one of his last films.
You know, it's kind of sad to see this talent will not exist on the big screen for us in the future anymore because, yes, he shows that warmth, shows that innocence that is the complete opposite to the Kingpin character for all of you that love The Sopranos. He really is the standout in this film, but I was saying to you, in terms of a date night, Catherine Keener great in the film too. It almost plays out too much like a Seinfeld episode. I wanted to love it some more, but Gandolfini could only do so much. So having said that, I'm going to give this one a solid 3 out of 5 mallets, but a great date flick to check out this weekend.
I liked it a little more than you. I thought it was very sharply written, great pacing, and it was a funny and poignant look at modern family dynamics and mature middle-aged dating. It avoided most cliches, but I agree with you a little bit, kind of formulaic, but for me it had so many charms that it was able to outweigh any kind of familiarity. I'm going with 4 out of 5.
Moving to the fall, the great movies come out.
Yep.
All right, some options for you. Don Chubay, back in the live eye. Hey, Don.